Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back to chapter number 9, that is trade of geography. We'll see till we'll start with types of trade. What is types of trade? How many types of trade? Types of trade on the basis of quantity of goods, on the basis of extent of trade region. See, the types of trade is divided into two parts, that is quantity of the goods like wholesaler and retailer, and then trade of region. That means you want to sell your product to in the domestic or internal trade, or you have to do the international trade. Likewise, you have your product, commodity is divided into two parts, there where you want to hit that market, whether it's domestic or whether it's international. Now, according to the quantity of goods, depending the quantity of goods, there are two types of trade, wholesaler and retailer. You have heard about wholesale and retail. What is wholesale? That means the quantity and the commodity of a goods, it's in a cheaper price, and we have like lack of like we have the large number of quantity, that is wholesale trade. See, and retail, when you have specific quantity and amount of products, the wholesale trade. Traders buy commodities on the large scale directly brought from the producer. The commodities are also sold on large scale to retail traders. This is called wholesale trading. Wholesale trade buy goods on the large scale from the industries, farmer, etc. For example, the orchard owners of mangoes or oranges sell their entire productions to wholesale traders. See, what is wholesale traders? The production company or the farmers or the industries give directly their products to wholesale companies. Now they can sell their product in profit margin to the retailers. So that is, wholesalers are always buy their products from the production factories or the farmers. Like if you'll take the example of fruits, that is mangoes and or orange, what happened, the farmers directly sell these products to wholesaler. The farmers give their products to wholesaler in uh, limited or the cheaper price, then wholesaler gives this to retailers, and then retailers gives this to consumer. So this is called wholesale trade. Now retail trade, when the traders buy goods from wholesale traders and sell it directly to the customer or consumer, then it is known as retail trade. The quantity of goods sold is less in this case. For example, the shopkeeper selling goods, vegetable vendors in the market, etc. Now, what is retail trade? Retail trades give retailers are directly have a contact with consumer or the customers. They directly sell their products to customer and consumer. That means the wholesaler are the second last chain, and the consumer is the final chain of productions, for trade. So this is called retail, that wholesaler gives their products to retailer and retailer gives this to consumer or the customers. Now, according to the extent of region, the buying and the selling of goods happen in the various level. On the basis of trade can be divided into local, regional, national and international trade. Once, see, according to the extent of region, the commodities or the product is sell on only on 2-3 basis. That means maybe you are selling this into your local area, that is your locality. Then the regional, that means you are selling it to in whole Bhiwandi. If you will take, first you will take your mohalla, then after that you will take whole Bhiwandi. Then the national level, that means all of your product is selling in all over the India. Then the international trade, that means your product is so good that you can export also into the international basis. And now the domestic trade, that is internal trade. This trade takes place between different regions with the same country. The size of the country, diversity, distribution, availability of natural resource affects the internal trade within the country. The size of the population, transport, communication service, the living standard of the people, the standard of the living of the people, marketing system leads to the large scale internal trade. In India, factors like diversity, geographical condition, high population also affects the domestic trade. A country's development is depend on the extent of domestic trade. If there is a good economic growth, the trade will also be more. Thus, there is a positive relation between economic growth and trade. See, here I'll take the example of Kashmir's apple. If they are selling this to in the various regions, that means the same countries, states, we are selling this apples to in a different state or in the region. What happened? We have to take care of, few things. The population, there are like numbers of population in India who can eat apples, and they have, live in a different region. Then the transport and communication, because of the Kashmir weather and geographical reason, we have to take care of the transport and the communication service. If you are selling this your product, what happened? You have to continuously deal with the wholesaler, or you have to connect with that wholesaler. Then comes, diversity in the factors. Like why, likewise, I told you before that geographical condition, that means what is your uh, geographical condition, your economical condition, how is your weather working in Kashmir. The weathers are keep on, there are diversity in the regions, sorry, in the climates. Then the country's population, how many populations are there. For example, if you'll take Maharashtra as a 10,000 people, and you're selling apples like in bulks, or like, in lakhs, so what happened? This will be, in proper trade. So we have to take care of these trade properly, these factors properly, to do the trade in a efficient manner. We'll see till here. Next, we'll continue in next lecture. Thank you.